Like even like the biggest streamer, some people I kind of want to watch their stream, but I don't because they're just like just they rage and do bad stuff. I don't want to like give them viewers and stuff, but it's a lot of lands, not even a field of rune. What do you think about Archmage's Charm? I'm not sure. It's hard to cast. Why do I play against Affinity all the time? What's up with Affinity these days? I played Affinity twice in our league yesterday. Oh, they're playing a combo deck? Maybe they're playing a combo deck. Turn 1 Salvage Titan. You did it. It's kind of gas. Well, I guess Path to Exile is a pretty good card. What about Dota makes people toxic? It's a 5-on-5 game, so it's like really easy to blame other people for your losses, and it's really easy to just, obviously someone's always going to play a bit worse than the rest. You're not going to play your best every game. And what cards from Modern Horizon do I currently like the most? As in, which one's the best for blue-white? Which one's the best, most powerful? Which one I'm more excited to try? Maybe, I'm not sure, honestly, which one I'm more excited to try. Am I playing Hercules Recall? No, I think it's too narrow. It's definitely interesting. Definitely something to keep in mind, but like, you don't really need it against the artifact decks, and against Karn plus Lattice, I don't want to have a card that's only good when they have the combo. But maybe it's like really hard to win because they're always going to go for it. If they don't know about it, then you always wreck them. So maybe it's good. I should have tried it for the memes at least. I'll try it next time. Yeah, I saw Simon Gertson won his way into the arena tournament. It's pretty sick. Speaking of pretty sick, their deck does seem really bad against Path to Exile. We're playing against a combo deck, kind of. They got a turn 1 Salvage Titan in play. That was pretty sick, but I was ready with the Path to Exile. Mem Knight's not gonna quite be able to crew a Dreadnought. I'm gonna shift Surgical in case you have another Salvage Titan. Because you can return it from your graveyard. I guess it's gonna be pretty hard to exile 3 artifact cards from your graveyard. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be pretty hard to get regardless. Can't be regenerated, that's right. Gotta have high hopes for the living. Doo -doo 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 -doo. I wonder if Salvage Titan is their only big creature. They probably have something else that's pretty sweet. What is our opponent's record? Opponent's record is 1-1. They won a match with their deck. What could they have? What would make sense in that deck? Zai would be pretty good. What kind of big creatures? Maybe Master? That seems kind of bad. Oh, the passive of Narset is sick against them. I guess they don't have to sack on their turn, but... The Colossus? That makes sense. I'm just gonna take Path over Cryptic. Seems like the nuts against them. I have high hopes of the living. Oh yeah, we need a Fibblethip command. Oh man, they conceded before I could surgical. The punts. Someone even said so in chat. I didn't think they would scoop out of nowhere. Rest in Peace seems pretty good. They have all these spheres. A little more that Verdict because they have welding jars. Could bring in Purge for Titan. Let's see. Maybe I won't bring in Rest in Peace. Snapcaster is going to be so good against them. I'm not too sure what to expect. I'm going to bring in both Purge. Disdainful Stroke. We didn't see that many expensive cards besides Salvage Titan, and I might be too late for Salvage Titan. I mean, they should have more expensive cards, I guess. It's possible Veto counters like nothing good. I don't know what to expect. I have high hopes of the living. Evil Logan. Even Logan needs to know. Oh man. Martin Mueller had a sweet deck. I saw his version. He had Esper Hero was for Basilica Bellhunt and Commander Dreadhorde. I wonder how he did today. Yeah, smart. No Thief of Sanity in the mono red / red green field. There does not mulligan well, I'm guessing. Polymere, 10 months already, was a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you for the support. Haven't missed a month in 10 months. Appreciate it. There was no coverage of the MCQ as far as I know. Maybe you could follow the bracket on like the ESL side, but I did not log in onto their site today. 10 months lurking, that's cool. Lurkers are welcome. Especially if they sub. This does not really seem like a losable matchup, but I guess I could just get answered. I'm gonna bottom Path. Path seems like the best card against them, but I don't have a third land. Oh, I do have a third land, but even then, I don't want to get stuck on 3 lands and lose to some random like non-creature spell. I don't know, man. I don't think I can lose this game either way. I don't know. Milna, thanks for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Is my opponent deck real? They won a match. They were 1-1 before playing against us. If you don't have another artifact, we get to stonering them, kind of. Damn it. Man, this card's too good. It can finish off my Teferi. Maybe I should just Detention Sphere the Dreadnought. Let's try and not die with a bunch of cards in hand, shall we? How do you cast that card? Sack 3 artifacts. I think I should save my Detention Sphere. Alright, I guess I'm just going to play Narset. I'm going to try to die with a bunch of cards in hand. I don't like any of my other options. Wow, GG. That's not the link I wanted. How did someone go 5-2? Do you have to keep playing after 5-1? This is weird. So all these 3 players are qualified. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And these players are qualified. Flesh-eating gnome. Wow, I played against that player. I think I played against that player Saturday morning on the ladder. I think they were playing Command the Dread Horde deck. It's pretty much all I played against. They have 1 card left. I guess they had all the implements. Yeah, I should have brought in Rest in Peace. I was thinking like, okay, they have Terrarion, they have maybe Chromatic Star too. I completely forgot they had all implements. Yeah, not bringing Rest in Peace was a huge font. But whatever, Snapcaster is busted too against them. The Crates Key Fish. When did you get a hat? I don't know. Maybe you got a gifted sub the other day. Beretta. I'll be representing the Blue-White Tribe tomorrow at a big-ish modern tournament in UK. Just a couple questions, if you don't mind. How good is Narset? I see you're on free already. Is that insane? Second question, As versus Condemned. I see you play As. Would you mind saying why? Alright, question number 1. I started with 1 Narset. First league or 2 I played, I felt like Teferi was a bit better than Narset. Then I didn't play the deck much, and everyone was saying how Narset was super good and Teferi was like fine. And then guy won a classic or the open or the classic was for Narset main deck in his blue-white deck, and I tried Narset and I think the card's really good. So I don't think playing free is insane. I think it might be right. Yeah, this is probably the list or very close I'm going to play in the Modern Super League on Tuesday. As versus Condemn. I was a big Condemn fan. Like, I like Condemn better than Oust, but everyone else kind of liked Oust, so I started playing Oust, and I've been pretty happy with it. I mean, they're both kind of mediocre, but I think having the 5th spot removal is good, and I think Oust's better than Condemn. Fibultip's just a wall of omens that can attack planeswalkers. Also, when the new set comes out, it's a blue card for Force of Negation. So that might be relevant. Opponent's being really slow. It's kind of unfortunate. Is there some card that like crews for free or something? Some like rare or mythic rare that lets you crew for some alternative cost, I guess? They're just like big boats. I like big boats. I never even realized that was a boat. Oh, it is that. Sometimes you just don't look at arts at all. I like big boats and I can't attack. Yeah. All right. Start your engines. May the best woman win. Start your engines. Liz watches that show, RuPaul's Drag Race. It's kind of base. It's kind of absurd in a good way. Shante, should I start doing that when I beat someone? Kurtlian, chasse away. Dude, I can't believe how many people know about this. Sashay away. Hey, Dr. What? The Super League, it's a tournament on Magic Online. It's a league, it's streamed, it's, produced by Randy Bueller and Athena Froelich. And every week, two teams play against each other, and they have to register 5 decks. And we just play until one team has 4 or 5 wins, and when a deck loses, it's retired. And then, you get to pick which deck everyone. I don't know, it's just a league thing, kind of. It's really cool. It starts a bit late. I don't know if you live in Europe, it's kind of not great. It starts like 2 a.m. Europe time. If you live in it's really cool, honestly. If you like Modern, it's a fun format. Good players, mostly. Mostly was for myself. I was not a dig at anyone, by the way. Who's first? They're first. I'll keep. In Ambush Viper, we trust. Oh man, people still play that deck. Burn in 2019. GG. I hate losing against Burn. I actually don't hate losing against Burn. It's just kind of frustrating. Because it's such guts. It's definitely overrepresented on Magic Online. Maybe I should just suck it up and play more than one time new reinforcement in my 75. Path. Oh, Game 1 is... Yeah, Game 1's pretty hard to win against Baron. You need to path. You need to, not take damage from creatures and curve into a turn 4 Jace. I've got a Supreme Verdict on top. If they don't have... They didn't play a land, so they can't Searing Blaze for full value, so that's good. If they don't have an instant speed burn spell, lol. Oh, they do have a Searing Blaze. Alright. I'm extremely dead. They don't even have a land. They have all spells. I'll play that. Wait, did I just not play Teferi? I mean, not that it would have mattered, but... You know what happened? I just thought it was Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I'm just not used to having the new Teferi get. I guess it didn't click in my head that it was actually the other Teferi. That's funny. Kenny's so funny. It was when I was drafting the vintage cube, and I'd always be like, man, artifact could be open, I could get workshop. So now he just makes fun of me. So good. Yeah, all blue-white planeswalker look alike. Alright, click is fairly garbagey. I wonder how good Narset is. Seems kind of okay. Fiddleflip seems pretty bad. I kind of like the sweepers. They're just good against Eidolon. That's true, he has his staff in the right hand on Hero of Dominaria and the left hand in Fairy Time Raveler. I wonder if it's made on purpose, if there's a reason. Oh. Free fetch lands and a Hallowed Fountain. And I don't have Timely. I'm gonna mulligan. It's not a bad hand. It's not a good hand. Average 6-card hand, maybe slightly over average. Supreme Verdict is not the card I was looking for. Oh my god. How many FON and Art Charm should start with? In blue-white? I don't think the Charm is playable. I think it's almost impossible to cast on turn 3. There's no B. It's like not good if you can't cast it on turn 3, I think. It's like, why not play Cryptic Command? I was thinking my own Snapcaster right away. I think I can wait, right? I'd rather wait if I'm gonna take that line. I guess, yeah, maybe I should do it right away. Did they have Skullcrack mana up? Probably don't want to run that into a Skullcrack. I need to draw a land or else I'll lose. If I can't even get value out of one of my verdicts, it's just so bad. Thank God. This is probably the Glacial Fortress I added over Celestial Colonnade, by the way. Just saying. To be fair, the first Glacial Fortress I played tapped on turn 1. So hard to know. I'm just gonna say go. I just don't want to play into a Skullcrack. I need them to draw a lot of Eidolons. That was a really good draw. Untap Painless Land. And also for their next white source. Serious. Gotta have high hopes for the living. Please draw eidolons. Eidolon. Eidolon. There's a Snapcaster next turn. I can counter a burn spell. Just drawing all white cards. I didn't know we have Snapcaster Mage in hand. You should know at any rate. If I cast Serum Visions now, I don't have mana to go Field of Ruin plus Snapcaster. Which I really want to be able to do, I think. I think I'm just going to say go. Maybe I played too scared. I mean, I'm kind of in a soft lock here. It's almost impossible for them to lose the game. All they have to do is just not play their burn spells. And they just win. Maybe they have all Searing Blaze in hand, which is also bad for me. Come on, Timely. I kind of want to keep that. Can I wait one more turn? I get to see an extra card. Alright. Alright, GG. Well, it's not actual GG, but one has got to assume that it is GG. Should I do it for 4? I kind of want to. We gotta have like all Searing Blaze in hand. It's so weird. I can just play a burn spell now and I die. I should have probably countered that. If I play a burn spell now, I can't counter it because I die to Eidolon. I'm dumb. Alright. What program did I use to record MTGO? I use Streamlabs OBS to record and to stream. Playing against Noob Man. Someone was asking about the blue-white against Amulet matchup earlier. I think I'm gonna keep both. I have a kind of weird draw, but I think I can just Field of Ruin. I can just try to Field of Ruin plus Surgical their their bounce lands, and then it's really hard for them to win. Looks like they kept a pretty bad hand. Or maybe they have it all. Maybe they just have the kill if they draw what they need. Sphere or path? I'll take sphere. I think Esper Charm's probably a better card than... Well, Esper Charm's just easier to cast, right? I don't know if it's actually a better card. Gotta have high. I'm not even gonna bother. Should I pay 2 for path? What are the odds? There's no way, right? Do we need to have like Amulet plus Bounce Land plus Azusa? I guess it's possible. Probably should pay 2. 2 life probably doesn't matter that much anyways. Alright, let's try to not lose a non-lose a big land. Are they gonna Ghost Quarter? There's... Do I care if they do that? I think that's fine. Gotta have high hopes. Wait, they have a bunch of lands? Why are they not playing their cards? I'm kind of confused what happened this game. Oh yeah, they're playing Karn. That's right. And Gar said Karn was good too. Alright, I need to be a bit careful, I guess. I could probably still lose this game. Oh, I should have countered that. It's getting hot in here. That was a slight mistake. I literally forgot I could counter it. Just blind. Just one blind streamer. Salut Taranis. Whew. That's probably the game if I just countered that. I still don't really think I can lose, but I'm trying my best. They basically have had their worst possible draw. What's the opponent's deck? It's modern. His Coalition Relic, it makes mana. They're playing a combo deck with Prime Vive Titan. It's like, who's calling me at midnight? And then they were like, Ismael? And I was like, nope, that's not me. Not too sure what to do here. I should probably just say go, play it kind of safe. I'll play a wall, I guess. Hey, show. There's gonna be a lot of MS Paint in the next couple months. What's the meta today? The daily arena meta. I haven't played in like 36 hours. I'm way behind on the standard meta. When's the modern tourney? It's end of July. But I'm also playing a league, the Modern Super League. Explosives. Explosives kind of obnoxious. I'll just use my cards rather than just die with them in hand. I guess they have to blow up their own relic. Oh, whatever, that's fine. The daily arena meta is mono red just as every day in the past year. Fair. So they play explosives for free as just debate, and now they play another free mana card. I'll play 4 mana cards. I'll raise you. Oh, raise. All these cards are just good. Well, I guess that was pretty bad. So it's really hard to lose when you get in that spot, unless... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lose. I could lose to... I guess I saw their deck def Karn. Yeah, I could lose to Karn. I'm playing extremely poorly. It's just like I get in these games where I know I should win 100% of the time. I just have to play properly, and I just can't be bothered for some reason, which is not good. I have not tried Wilderness Reclamation in Modern. I'm dreaming of Grixis file instead of focusing of the game, yeah. Dreams of... I didn't even play Arena today. Let's see what they get. That's somewhat poorly played by them, I think. Doesn't matter too much. I don't remember what they have in their deck exactly. Gotta have high hope. I think you shouldn't go for Stronghold there. You should go for just bounce lands into Lara West and stuff. Alright, now I get to go Verdict, and then I get to Surgical Primeval Titan. I'll just do it now. Michael Bond. Michael, you stream? That's cool. Thanks for the raid. Did you stream some challenges? Pauper challenge? Is new Pauper fun? I guess I can still lose to Karn. I keep forgetting to have Karn in their deck. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I just lose if they top deck Karn because I'm just playing like a freaking... I guess I have Snapcaster in play. That's something. I should have kept Fibbletip. I actually should have kept Fibbletip. Please don't punish me, opponent. I deserve to lose this game. The blue-white controlling doesn't have Jace in the 75. That's kind of cool. I could see Jace. I could see Narset being better than Jace. Let's see the list. Free Snap, free Narset, 2 Teferi Time Raveler, 2 Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Yeah, I think that's a mistake though. If you're playing 2 Teferi Hero of Dominaria and 0 Jace, I think you're making a pretty big mistake. 1 D-Sphere, 4 out, 4 path. 1 Spell Pierce, 2 Surgical, 2 Dovin's Veto, 2 Cryptic, 2 Elimination. 1 Commit, 1 Security Waste? Wow, there are some spicy ones. A Ghost Quarter. Roger does not watch the stream. He's ready for Dredge though. 2 surgical in the main and free rest in peace in the sideboard. He's ready for Dredge but doesn't know how Bloodghast works. Oh, did he mess up? It also seems like he kept a hand without surgical in it, which is kind of questionable. Alright, let's try and find an answer to Karn, shall we? It's not the greatest, because they're like... I guess it's hard for them to have actual infinite Bojuka bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'd have to pay 4 pack next turn. Alright. Wait, was that a sideboard game they were playing just now? Wait, why did it say round 15 of 15? I'm just so confused right now. It says round 15 of 15. It says they're 0-0. Is it the semis, the quarter? It's quarters. So wait, he kept a hand in game 2 and didn't cast a surgical or rest in peace? Or did he have surgical and messed it up? Oh, he won game 2. He messed up the surgical in game 1. That's rough. That's a weird one to mess up. Seems like something you'd have experience with. C-show is just like standard. You'd feel just at home. Come and play with us. You had to play Jay's Divine Sculpture too. Come on, blue-white player. I kind of want Oliver Tomashko to win just because I know him, I guess, but also want blue-white to win. Punish these dirty dredge players. I'm kind of running low on time. Wait, they kept a hand with no surgical and no rest in peace? That seems wrong. Yeah. Instant speed verdict, no big deal. Alright, this is a spot where I wish I had more colonnades in my deck just so I can kill them. Ooh, Narset. They don't get to draw. Oh, but they have a land. Damn it. Gotta have high, high hopes for the living. I guess I have Ghost Quarter for my colonnade anyways. Alright, we've used half our clock. It's not great. This matchup's pretty long. Rovis, 8 months was a Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, bud. Tomashko one. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate for the blue-white player. He's probably going to feel pretty bad about that one. Looks like better player one. This seems good. This is good. This is good. Lyra might honestly be good if they're on the Karn plan. Is Stony Sounds good? Multiple relics. It's kind of like anti combo too. If that Stony Silence were just both locked. Hey J-Bro. Bless up, homie. I'm sorry, bless up, homie. I'm just gonna steal all of J-Bro's moves. They play Tracker too, yeah. That's a lot of cards I'm bringing in. Maybe Jace is bad, because it's hard to tap out for Jace in this matchup. It's easier to tap out for Teferi or Fianna Planeswalkers. Stony Sounds does unlock both of you because you're gonna mill first. Yeah, I guess. Hercules Recall McKee. Someone suggested it. I should have it in my sideboard. I feel like Surgical is good when the game's already going well. But maybe it's just good regardless. It is a spell I can cast, yeah. I can mill them. Do they kill you with Karn if both of you are locked? Oh yeah, probably. Gotta have high hopes for the living. Looks like their draw's a bit better this time. I should have played Flight Strand. Trying to bait me? Wait, did he just not play a land or am I dumb? What just happened? What just happened? I kind of lost track. I think they missed a land drop. But maybe it's an elaborate bait. Or maybe they just missed a land drop. Let's not play with fire here. You gotta have high, high hopes for the live. You know what? I'm a simple man. I just want to attack with some angels. Just a boy who wants to attack with some angels. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, this was not a very interesting match. Their draws were just awful, and I still haven't figured out how to sideboard in this matchup. Like, even a card like Oust, it seems kind of good against Tribe Scout, but it's a bit narrow. I don't know if I want Sweepers after sideboard. I want Stony Silence, probably not. White Faces. Let's see if Fibblethip's gonna be better than Wall of Omens. Wow, that's a sweet island. I'm a tiny bit jealous. Mirage. Douglas Schuller. Oh, Mirror Match. Wow, my hand's actually perfect. Gotta have high, high hopes for the living. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. So good, so much better than Wall of Omens in the Mirror Match. The one matchup where it's better. Gotta have high. Should I just main phase it? So they can't Logic Not for one? But I kind of want them to Logic Not for one. Alright, I'll do it in their draw step. Spell Pierce, Jace, Blast Zone. I'll just take Spell Pierce. Jace doesn't do a ton for them. I guess that's not true. They get to go Jace plus. Then I play my Jace and Brainstorm, and then they get to Brainstorm and sweep the board. I think I should still take Spell Pierce. I think they probably messed up. I think they're supposed to play Jace plus. I guess that makes sense too. Gotta have high. Yeah, no, his line makes sense. Talisman. No. Oh, Talisman into Jace. Don't play Talisman in blue-white. It's really mediocre. Alright, I know I have one land on top. Should I fetch first? Probably not. Oh, okay. Could have probably shuffled away Wrath of God, but whatever. Could have played Click on my turn. I think I'm in an okay spot here. I don't think I have to make crazy moves. They're up on mana, which is a big deal. Definitely decent for them to be up 2 mana since they went first and they have Talisman. I should definitely do something. Alright, I think I'm going to play Click. And I think I'm just going to play Snapcaster as a 2-1. That's pretty good for me. Well, that's fine. I think I'd rather them not have path, but probably beats getting my Click, like Cryptic Commanded or something. Wait, they had opt and they didn't cast it first? Jace, Dobbins, Veto. I'll take the Veto. I mean, sure, they have 2 other Jace in hand, but I still think like getting on the board and killing their Jace is pretty good. I was going to attack with both, just in case they drew path. Blink and you might miss it.
had to have high hopes for my magic career, shooting for the stars when I live off my student loan. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a podcast, #sponsored, always had high hopes.
Hey Harry, thanks for the donation. Does that actually like fit? Let's see. Had to have high hopes for my magic career, shooting for the stars when I live. I think you're trying to fit too many words in the... It's not even close. Had to have high hopes for my magic career. No. This is pretty rough. I'll stop. I'll stop right now. Wait, do I know what's on top? I do. I should opt first. I think I want to fight over that. Actually, I have another one in hand. I'll let them have their Jace, I guess. Yeah. I have literal no rhythm. I do want to make magic songs. Like you take famous songs and you change them to magic lyrics. I could do it. Bit of time, a bit of practice. I believe. Alright, let's see if they stone ring themselves. To get rid of all my powerful creatures. They'll lose 2 mana. That's good for me. I think we mostly just win now. Just having Baby Teferi in play is just insane in a mirror match. Just almost unbeatable. Teferi does not bounce Planeswalkers. It's good, but it's not just straight up the best card ever printed. Wow, everyone's doing it. I wonder how many Karn they play. Is that why they play Talisman, so they can attack? What's the best magic song? Alright. I would watch more, but I don't want to time out in the mirror match. Alright, how many Planeswalkers do I need to play before they give up? Can even cast Serum Vision at instant speed. I actually don't have a single counter spell in hand. I have a feeling I'm going to be okay though. Let's see what they have in their deck before they scoop. Well, obviously I know that song. I don't know if you were talking to me, Harry, but yeah. Damn it, they're smart. They're smart, chat. The scoop in response. One might say I came prepared for the mirror match. Boarding down to 1 path is kind of sketch, but I think I have enough creatures to just block theirs. Do people just not play Tron online? People play Tron. I played against Tron once yesterday. Tron's not that good. It didn't do well at the PT. It had like 48% win rate. And that was the London Mulligan, which should benefit Tron the most. The Modern Super League starts on Tuesday. Dude, I'm literally in the clip. That's a lot of... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So like 200 Jace times what? Like $100? That's like 20k. I should have made top 8 at the PT. I punted it all. It's a Martrol. Oh, Peachy. You so cray. Good old Peachy. How did I punt? Dude, it was really bad. I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was a really dumb mistake. I think I played the wrong land. Not even joking. I think I've punted multiple like win and ends or by just playing the wrong land. That's how good my decks were. Despite not even being able to play the right land, I was still able to win, like, make 9 top 8s. Just on the back of good decks. Looks like they have Spell Pierce. I don't think they would play Jace if they didn't have Spell Pierce. I could click and hope they don't have Path. But then they might own me and go Jace minus or Jace plus. I'm just gonna veto that. I could see it being wrong. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna main face click them. Oh, they're playing multiple Blast Zone. They must not like to cast their spells. They have Spell Pierce, they have Karn, and they have Dovin's Veto. Alright, I'll just take Karn. I'll just take the active cards. I don't even know if Karn's any good right now, but I'll take it anyways. I'm scared. My one loss was to Karn yesterday, so now I'm scared. I just shoot Karn on side. Yeah, I was talking about Spell Pierce because I was wondering if I was, if I wanted to play my own, go click into Jace or something. I know Dovin's Veto can be countered by Pierce. They have Terminus in hand, right? Interesting. Actually, I should have restoed. No, if I resto on my turn, they just... I should have restoed on my turn, probably. If I have a Cryptic, it's gonna stink. I just have to tap out for Cryptic. If this like Blast Zone here, I'm really happy about it. They're not. They came ready. They kept in Terminus. Spell Snare, Spell Pierce, Veto. I could just take Veto and play Narset. But that dies to Blast Zone. That's a bit too much value. Oh. Could also take Veto. And then path my click. Not against Sagblast. No, I'll just take Terminus. This has got to be bad. But they do have to deal with my creatures. Alright. I will jam Narset, I guess. Did I resolve? The man. It's very good here. Oh, they have Blast Zone, right. I'm an idiot. Well, it was funny. So I'm just gonna go through what happened. I was like, all right, if I play Narset, they get value out of Blast Zone, so I should play Jace. And then I completely forgot about Blast Zone. I was like, oh, but I should bait with Narset because Jace is a better card to resolve. Oh god. This is what we're dealing with here. Good news is, Fibblethip, they might stealth her down. Well, I still got a spell out of it. It's not the end of the world. They want to keep Path to Exile for Colony. Alright, we want to draw a land. D-stroke. D-stroke's kind of nice insurance, except that spell pierce to back up their spell. I thought they drew a Planeswalker for a second there. The spell, sure. Okay, looks like we have this game on lock. It's going to be really hard for me to lose. Probably like almost impossible. So that's Spell Pierce as the last card. Alright. I'm just going to veto that. I just want to kill. They got greedy on the Blast Zone. I mean, not that they were in a good spot if they had to, like, shoot both their Talisman, like, triple Stone Rain themselves, but... Why do I play Blast Zone? Because it doesn't tap for blue or white mana. I just don't see a lot of scenarios where you're gonna kill one of your own lands and to get rid of permanent and still win the game. It just seems extremely unlikely. Alright, I have one more draw step to draw like Snapcaster Mage. Like the spots where Blast Zone is good is when the games go long and, you know, you get to cash it in eventually. Cryptic. Wow, they did draw Snapcaster. Sick. Good beats, good beats. Right back at. How goes Force of Negation in Modern? Hard to say. GG's Whiteface. Hard to say. I think it's going to be good. I mean, honestly, it's possible Dovin's Veto is just better. There's a small chance Dovin's Veto is. The fact that it's, you know, 1 mana cheaper and the clause that Tick on counter back. I don't think Charm's going to be very good in blue-white. I think it's too hard to cast, and the effect's not good enough. It's not worth the stretching the mana base. How often do they do a team PT? Depends. It used to be once a year. And now it's whenever the fuck they want. To quote Teddy KGB, Teddy KGB, I can't even speak anymore. Playing against Gora's Vengeance. Yeah, it's pretty good for the Gora's Vengeance match. They don't kill at instant speed. What can they do at instant speed? Get a worm in play? Does anyone know? I always forget. Do you like that they printed Vita and Baby Teferi? Do you hate it? They removes play from control mirror. I guess I was happy they printed it, but it does remove play from the control mirror, so I think I'm a bit worse off. Damage is actually relevant in this matchup, I think, so I'm not happy to just shock myself here. Alright, I guess we're about to find out if they can go off, what they can do at instant speed. I was on a streak of 7 or 8 like wins in the mirror match, and then I finally lost to Teferi, Baby Teferi, when I was in the top 4 of the Modern Challenge a few weeks ago. Looks like they can mostly just... I'll just click them for good measure. Not sure I'm supposed to actually click them. Looks like they just... I don't even know what's going on here. Sure. They're just dead. Classic Grishel. Why didn't I open an attack? Because we're end of turn. We're end of their... Till when do they keep it in play? Beginning of next end step, so I don't get to attack. Yeah, I think the Gora Vengeance, I think they can kind of go off, but I feel like Openin was not in a rush. I mean, I was on the mulligan, that just resolved with Night Whisper. Like, it's not super easy for the blue-white deck to get in a comfortable spot, like where you just win. I don't even know. I'm assuming this is good. Maybe not. I don't know anymore. Whatever. I guess I should have kept Path, actually. I'm dumb. Seems like the only way I can lose is... I thought Logic Nano was better to have... I don't think they can win if I have Path in hand when they're at 4 life. People don't play Goryo's to wait patiently. Apparently not. They do play Goryo's with like super sweet basic lands. Yeah, every time I see basic lands from whatever that set is, like some kind of Master's Edition, I'm just in awe. I'm just jealous. Just yelly. Hey, Murph Dog. Getting the Resident Sleeper from the Nexus player himself. The irony. This is my favorite cut of Modern Horizon. Whatever that Bull Lightning is. Skelemental. Damn it. They got me. Narset? How did they beat Narset, by the way? Narset seems pretty good in this match. Yeah, they hooked me real good. I kind of want to let it resolve, but just tab their team. I'm not going to play with fire. Actually, probably should have. Did I just lose? I mean, even if they hit me with Goryos, they still lose. I don't know. I'm playing kind of bad on. I should have just kept Cryptic Command up, and I don't think they can win. Chase the Line Sculpture better than. This is how good Blue-White is. You can play loose every turn, and then you still win the game. Finals of the SCG is literally Dredge versus Phoenix, Terminus superiority. Terminus is like arguably worse than Verdict against Phoenix. It is much better against Dredge, but even I don't think they care about Terminus that much, honestly. I think you still lose a lot of. Narset. They have Blood Moon in their sideboard sometimes. That'd be kind of game. I would have to go beat down mode with Snapcaster. I'll play around Blood Moon, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. No, that's really bad. Oh well. I'm going to play Narset, and they're just going to play a pig. And I'm going to lose. Do I want some insane blue-white tech? Why did I bring in Rest in Peace? I think I'd rather have Surgical in the matchup. It's sneakier, and Snapcaster is just pretty good. They're caching these Night's Whisper before I drop the End Lady on. I'll just play a Snapcaster. Why not? Actually, my reasoning was like to limit Goryo, but yeah, that makes no sense. Since I have Narset in play anyways. That's a tricky one. D-Sphere or Logic Knot? Probably just Logic Knot though. Because I already have Path to Exile, so I don't think I need D-Sphere on top. D-Sphere is good against the Worm, I guess. Just to Not just to discard. Yeah. Yeah. People have been complaining about these passives a lot. Makes for a pretty poor player experience when you get God. I forget once in a while. definitely not the greatest. Yeah, to me a passive is even trickier. Like con sack, Narset just single-handedly shuts down decks. Alright. Blue-white's still decent. Blue-white's still bad against burn.